On first down, Thompson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. 3rd down. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
The score, Jaguars 7, Texans nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Watson. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Texans nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Miles Jack. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Watson, screenplay, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. Would be ideal.
And 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, Stafford. And his throw here is incomplete.
DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. On 3rd down, it's Thompson, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Texans scoop it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Run with a former All-Pro. This is David Johnson.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
The tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost their 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle, but back in 2016, David Johnson led the NFL in all-purpose yards with the Arizona Cardinals. The Texans will be happy to see that guy all year long.
On first down, it's Watson. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
17 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it with Johnson, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now a throw here secured by a... And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And a Jaguar first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he completes it to Westbrook.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And it's
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Now a play fake it at Stafford. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
From the red zone now, Stafford. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the Texans' 17-yard line.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out. Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. Watson going to take it himself. Quick throw completed by Watson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
42-yard line.
And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. Start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Watson's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
The 23-yard line.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go to Johnson again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
A gain of a yard.
Watson, he fakes to Johnson and now looks to throw.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Well, they only had a yard to go. They tried to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They run with Thompson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
To go.
Operating from the gun, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the gun, a run for Johnson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Al Woods on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fuller. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Watson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To Johnson again. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Texans 17, Jaguars 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run here with Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is...
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Might have needed just one more block. As it stands, 37-yard return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Watson to give. This is Johnson. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A quick hitter complete. It's Fuller. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there? Swarming to it and not allowing that to happen. Did not let him get downfield.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Watson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down.
on second and right at a yard. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
On for the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Makes the score Texans 24, Jaguars 13.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.